Learning English.
You walk into the living room, right?
Yeah.
And your partner is just staring at their phone. The air is absolutely thick with tension. How do you break that silence without, instantly starting a massive fight?
Oh, man. That is the worst feeling.
It really is. Well, welcome back to Radio Aikai. Quick recap by Noelia. Today we're unpacking Lesson 16, which is Speaking Patterns. Making a Request 3, presenting deeper content.
Right. So we are shifting from casual everyday chats to situations that require, serious attention.
Yeah, exactly. We're basically looking at Noelia's notes on this lesson to decode the precise language of high-stakes conversations.
It's almost like a psychological study on conflict resolution. We're looking at how to signal to someone that an uncomfortable but entirely necessary conversation is about to happen.
Right. So let's start with the baseline phrase Noelia pulls from the textbook. It's, "We need to talk, and it can't wait."
That is a heavy sentence.
It is. And I actually have to push back a little here because just hearing the words, "we need to talk," makes my stomach drop.
Oh, absolutely. Total panic mode.
Right. It usually makes people instantly defensive because it sounds like they're in trouble.
Yeah.
So how does this actually help?
Well, so that instinct is exactly why the second half of the sentence is so crucial.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, by adding, "and it can't wait," you bypass that initial defensive reaction about what the topic is, and you immediately shift their psychological focus to the urgency of the situation.
Right.
You aren't just asking for a slice of their time. You're establishing that the baseline context of your day has fundamentally shifted.
Okay. It's like pulling the emergency brake on a moving train.
Yes, perfect analogy.
It forces all the normal, everyday momentum to just completely stop.
Yeah.
Right? So you can deal with a critical issue on tracks ahead.
Exactly. And if you look at Noelia's pattern practice notes, you can see how native speakers actually deploy this urgency in daily life.
Right.
Take this example. Stop scrolling for a second. We need to talk. This is about your sister.
Oh, wow. That is such a fascinating sequence.
Right, because commanding someone to stop scrolling isn't just about getting eye contact.
No, it physically breaks their digital distraction mechanism.
Exactly. And then following it up with, "This is about your sister," just drops the anchor.
Yeah, it gives the listener a split second to mentally brace for the heavy weight of the topic, before you actually deliver the news.
It's all about managing their psychological state. You're guiding their focus.
And Noelia provides a quicker variation, too. I'm telling you, we need to talk. You haven't been yourself since the meeting.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's such an effective conversational anchor there. It signals absolute conviction, like you're letting them know right out of the gate that you will not accept no or later for an answer.
So how does this play out when the other person tries to resist?
Good question.
Let's look at a scenario from Noelia's original dialogue notes.
Okay, so picture this. A couple dealing with a very frosty evening after work. I'll take the first line.
Sounds good.
"Are you going out again? You barely said a word to me since you got home."
I just need some air. I feel like I can't breathe in here right now.
We can't just keep walking away. I really do feel like we need to talk. Everything has been so tense lately.
Fine. If we're doing this, let's do it now. I'm tired of the silent treatment, too.
Man. What strikes me immediately about that exchange is the phrase, "need some air."
Oh, yeah?
In this context, it clearly has absolutely nothing to do with literal oxygen.
Right. Not all.
It's this physiological reaction to emotional suffocation. The tension in the room is so heavy that the person just feels physically trapped.
Yeah, and notice how the partner finally forces the issue by calling out the silent treatment.
Oh, that is so true.
That is such a brilliant psychological phrase. It takes a complete lack of action, just simply being silent, and turns it into a tangible, weaponized tactic.
Wow, yeah. Weaponized silence.
Right. It forces the person ignoring you to realize that their silence isn't a passive escape. It is an active, aggressive behavior they're inflicting on you.
It totally corners them into acknowledging the reality of the room.
It really does.
Well, if you check out Noelia's blog, you'll find exactly 30 practical phrases for this lesson to help you master these heavy conversations without completely derailing the relationship.
It's such an essential field guide for the mechanics of communication when the stakes are high.
Definitely. So, leaving you with this to ponder, the next time you feel that suffocating silent treatment creeping into your own relationships, which of these phrases will you pull to safely trigger the emergency brake?